Hi loves, welcome back to the channel. On this video we'll be making the peplum parts of this top. I already uploaded a video on how to cut and sew the upper part of the top, which is the part with the princess that austere. The lower part of this top has kissing pleats and it has a shiny face under while it has Ankara fabric on top. So on this video I'll show you how to calculate for your pleats and also how to place your Ankara fabric so that it's going to appear on top while the shiny face appears inside. So basically for this particular peplum you'll be needing two fabrics, the Ankara fabric that you want to place on top and a shiny face fabric that you place under. If that's something you're interested in, keep watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into the video. For the plates, we are going to be making some calculations of what cut out. So we'll be needing our waist round measurement. The waist round measurement I'm working with is 31 inches.
Your waist round measurement is your waist circumference. So you place your tape round your waist. Anything you get there, that's what you'll be using for your calculation. Mine is 31, so you can replace that 31 with your own waist round measurement.
I will be multiplying the waist round measurement by 3. That's going to give me 93 inches. I'm going to add 3 inches for the zipper allowance at the back because we used 1.5 inch zipper allowance. That will give us 96. And we'll be cutting out 96 inches of the shiny face for our plates. For the length of the pieces we'll be cutting out, we'll subtract our half length from our full length. The full length of the top pieces is 24. So when you subtract it from 17, which is our half length, we have 7 inches. It will be 7 inches wide, 96 inches long. Now for the Ankara fabric, we'll be doing the calculation on this piece of paper. So for the Ankara fabric, we have our waist round measurement, that's our waist round measurement plus 3 inches for the zipper allowance. So that's 1 plus 3 is going to give us 34. So you add whatever you have for your waist round measurement, you add your zipper allowance to that. For the wideness of the Ankara fabric is going to be the same as that of the shiny face, which is 7, but I'll be adding 2 inches to that to serve as our joining allowance. We'll be using 1 inch to stitches together. So let's go over the whole measurements again. My waist round is 31 inches. Whatever you have as a waist round, we multiply it by 3. Then I'll be adding my zipper allowance, which is 3 inches. 1.5 inch for both sides of the zipper. That will give me 96 inches. So whatever you got from multiplying your waist round by 3, you add your zipper allowance to it, and to give you the length of the shiny face that you want. And for the wideness of the shiny face, you subtract the half length of your top from the full length. I have 24 as the full length of my top, so I subtract it from 17, which is my half length, and that gave me 7. And then for the Ankara pieces that will be on top of the shiny face, I'm going to use my waist round measurement, add my zipper allowance, which is 3 inches, and then I'll get 34. For the wideness of the Ankara fabric that we'll be cutting the same 7 inches and adding 2 inches for the stitching allowance. Okay, that's going to give us about 9 inches. So I'm going to quickly cut this out on my fabric. Now, after cutting it out on my fabric, because this fabric is about 60 inches long, I had to join it somewhere in the middle there. For now, this is the joining part. I had to join it because my fabric is 60 inches long instead. So now I'm going to just measure out my 96 inches. So this is 60 inches. 60 minus 96 should be 36 inches. So I'm going to move my tape and measure out the rest of the 36 inches. Now this is 36 inches. I'm going to be cutting at 37 inches mark, okay, just so that I have a little overage at the side. That 37 is not necessary, just that I like to have overage. So as you can see, I have about 10.5 inches wide fabric. Okay, I'm going to be trimming that out later. After cutting out the shiny face area and the Ankara fabric, I'm going to place measurements. Now I'm going to take out my zipper allowance first. So I'll draw a line there, and I'll measure about 4 inches and draw another line. I'll measure another 4 inches again from the previous line. Okay, now after doing these 4 inches, now the next place I'll be measuring is going to be 8 inches. You want to make sure your lines are straight. Now the next point I'll be measuring is going to be 4 inches. From this point now, I'll start alternating the measurements. So I'm going to measure 1 4 inches, 1 8 inches. So this is going to be 8 inches, And after drawing that 8 inches mark, the next one is going to be 4 inches. The idea is that when I'm done pleating, this point that I'm marking out now, that's the 4 inches point, is going to have the ankara, while the 8 inches point is not going to have any ankara covering it. Okay, so I'm going to be alternating the measurements. After every 4 inches measurement, I'll be placing 8 inches after that. One of the ways you know that you're doing it correctly is that this joining part is going to come out at the 4 inches part, and you'll be covering that part with ankara. So after doing it to the end of the fabric, I'm going to measure out 5 inches wide ankara and about 9 inches long. Because I only need 4 inches, I will be folding in about quarter of an inch on both ends. And after doing that, I'm going to place my hemming gum on my shiny face and place my ankara fabric over it like so and iron that out. Okay, let me do it again so you guys will get what I'm saying. Now this is my ankara. I cut it 5 inches wide, right? Now I'll place my hemming gum, folding about half an inch at both sides of the ankara. All the places that have 4 inches, I will be placing ankara on those points. Apart from the first 4 inches mark, this middle part I will be leaving it open. And when I was done, this is what I have. I have a very long pieces looking this way. I also stitched at the ends of the ankara fabric so that it's well attached to the shiny face. I'm going to go ahead and place my lining fabric on the main fabric, front side facing each other. I use cloth gum on my lining fabric just so that it gives it a little bit of coverage. So when I place my lining fabric on my main fabric, I'm going to be stitching along this area and turning it over. Now after doing that, this is what I have. I'm going to gather my pins and I'll start pinning it down. So basically what you want to do is you'll be doing a 2-inch pleat. Okay, so each pleat is going to be facing each other. Watch what I'm doing. Pleat 1 is going to go this way, and then the second pleat is going to go the opposite direction like so. One pleat to the right, pin it down, and pleat 2 to the left, pin it down. So I'm going to continue doing that till I get to the end of this fabric. Now after pleating it, I'm going to pleat the last one and only leave out the zipper allowance. Now for the first 4 inches that I left out, I'll pleat it as well and leave out the zipper allowance. And when I'm done, this is what I have. Okay, I'm going to take it to my machine and I will stitch across that point. Now after stitching across that point, I'm going to get the upper part of this top and I'll fold it into two to get the midpoint. I'll be placing the upper part of this top in the middle and I'll be pinning it down, and I'm going to go ahead and open up my pieces like this. Remember in the sewing tutorial that we already shaped this top part, so this shaping part I'm going to open it up and pin it down. After pinning down the upper part of this top to the peplum part, I'm going to take it to my machine and I'll be stitching about 1 inch across this point like so. And after doing that, this is what I have. You can see the princess that was there and the peplum fitting so nice. When you open it up, this is what it looks like. The shiny face is under and the ankara pieces is on top. And for the neck, we already made the top pieces in the previous video. I'll be linking it in the description and also in the comment section, so you should check it out if you're interested to know how I made the full top. I'm going to go ahead and fix my zipper and I'll be closing it up, and when I was done, this is what I have. This is the final look, and this is what it looks like when you put on the whole outfit with the skirt. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, let me know in the comment section. If you have any questions, also let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.